Good morning. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. What up, circus? Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to your morning announcements with Roscoe. Welcome to 295. Welcome to 98.5. The voice of greatness. Dun, 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 dun. Early, but what up? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up, suckers. Crack the cold one. This view makes me seem like I'm about to make an address or an apology video. Either one, right? About to make an apology video. If you're watching right now, yeah, I'm sorry. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What up? If you guys are just coming in right now, hit that like button, bro. We've been sucking on the likes. Sucking on the likes. Hit the like button. We've been sucking on the likes. Okay? Some of y'all just don't even hit the like button. Stop drinking the monsters. Never. Over my dead body. I have monster runs through my blood. Is that Goodell? Is that what? All right. If you guys are new here, why can't we start off with a fit like keep the let's use the energy? Oh no, you can't want to see my laptop. There we go. I know there's no sugar, there's no nothing. There's only 10 calories. 10 calories, that's it. 10 calories, that's it. No added sugars, no nothing. No carbs, just actually 6 carbs. Monster at 9 a.m. in the morning is actually pretty crazy. I've been up since 6, man. I ran 3 miles, did 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups, 1,000 pull-ups, got out of the shower, had my breakfast. I need a little pick-me-up. Just a bunch of artificial ingredients. There's Dr. Aaron. The doctor has to chime in. Well, doctor, most of the foods that we eat is all artificial ingredients. Welcome to America. Welcome to America, where most of our foods are processed, artificial junk. Ross, when will you be home? I've been sleeping at your front of your door. I have some business ideas. Get out of here. Farm to table here? What are you sucking on? You sucking on the teat? Getting that fresh milk? Sucking on that teat? Getting that fresh dairy intake? Straight up, looking like Joshy Blue is straight up. What's his face? You basically are that what's his face? The guy from that superhero guy that loves milk. What's his face? But what up? What up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. 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 If you're just tuning in right now, coming through, hit that like button, man. Run it up. What do we have on store for today is just you just got a bunch of stuff on Sneakers app today, man. Really, again, not a kind of like the calm before the storm, I guess. We're getting closer. We're getting closer and closer to the storm. We just have some Jordan ones tonight. Jordan 10s and the Jazz. That's what we have today. That's all we have today. The Jazz, the Jordan 1s, and the 10s. Tomorrow, we get into the thick of it with some big releases. And then also, of course, Saturday is the big day for releases as well. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We are getting a little bit closer towards the end here for some of the big releases of this month. So here we go. Yeah, Homelander. Yeah, you definitely are Homelander. You got a little Homelander in you. Yep. Come on in, come on in. Hello. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I mean, unfortunately, these are already no one's gonna buy these. I mean, you can already get them way under retail, disgustingly under retail. So that's cooked. I think people will go for the Jaws, but they'll go for the Jaws because they want to flip something. But I have a feeling this could crash, man. 225 for these is crazy, dude. 225 for some Air Forces with some crystals on it. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe there'll be some movement on it, but I don't know. I do not know right now with these. They don't, like I said, some people like them. I think the Bedazzled boys like them, but to me, I think it's just that it's okay. They're okay. Only 1,700 pairs of these. 1,700 pairs of these. So again, super limited. So it's not like we even have a chance anyways. 1,700 pairs of the Jaws today. Did they say how many of these are the ones? How many ones are there? Watch it be like 80,000. Probably like 80 something thousand pairs. They probably have so much. That's why probably stores had to dump them because they have so much stock. I bet you they had to. I bet you they had to. Yeah. About 350. 350 for the Jaws right now. Let's take a look. Let me see. No stock on Zorgi for those. 6,800 for the 10s, though. Yeah, that's women's 6,800 for the 10s. Oh, they're like 265. Oh, they're like six. They're not even, they're barely above retail. Damn, the Jaws are barely above retail. I thought they'd be a little bit higher. They're like 289, 288, 265. They're 265 and 11 and a half. Express ship, too. Already been backdoor. 284 and 307. So, damn. I thought they would be a tad bit higher. A tad bit higher. How about those sixes? Cooked. Cooked. The salesman. Cooked. They got to be close to retail, right? They're 230, 239, 236, 248, 250. Yeah, they're like retail. Am I getting the Salehis today? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. I think they're pretty cool, but I don't know, man. There's so much stuff. Come on, Ross. You should have known sixes were going to get cooked. Yeah, but you say that, but like, I feel like some of you guys are too harsh. I feel like some of you guys are way too harsh because I don't know. I guess people haven't gotten their taxes yet. I don't know. Maybe you haven't got your not tax season yet. I don't know, man. I thought if I be quite honest, I thought there would be like more energy overall. You know, that's just me personally, and I don't know, bro. For this month being like supposedly like the biggest month it feels like a normal month. And maybe it'll pick up again. But for some reason, dude, I don't know. I thought like people would be like rushing and people going crazy for stuff, but like I just don't feel it, man. I don't feel it. I could be just me. We said no 3M, we out. Yeah. But this is what happens too. Like, gonna be pick up around All-Star break, maybe, but like, also too, I mean, a lot of people too are kind of probably a little disappointed that everything that's big that's going on is in LA, right? Like, again, it's like a lot of like, you know, if you're not in that city, you're not benefiting from a lot of the shit. So, you know, does the interest slip a little bit? Maybe, right? The interest could slip a little bit because it's all just the big city stuff. Like people out there, you know what I mean? Like they're doing all this crazy like releases in LA. And like even yesterday, bro, the sneaker pass was for LA for the unions, you know? The sneaker pass was for so it's like people, it's like, fuck it. Like, what the hell? Like, you know what I mean? This has nothing to do with us. So people just don't care. Union changed to a global raffle. Everyone could go for them. Yeah, it was always going to be a global raffle. But I'm talking about yesterday. Yesterday, though, black and white pair was a sneakers pass for LA only. And then, like, a lot of stuff is going to be LA only this weekend. What up, Anthony? You know? Before, like, that's why I always say, like, I don't really want to have, like, a pretty, like, in-depth discussion. But I do feel like I do feel like, and I'll put this out there, I do feel like them doing everything being raffle nowadays does take away from the energy of the releases. You know? And that's why I've always said this is why, and people always used to fight me on this. This is why people used to fight me with this all the time, is that like first come, first serve is always going to be, in my eyes, the best way to release stuff. It always will, because first come, first serve, it's just like it weeds out the competition. It weeds out the competition. You know? Like I always tell, like, and this is why I think some people always forget this though, is that like when there's drops of Travis's online or like raffles for in-store, any type of raffle, dude, you're not just competing with like people in the chat, you know? You're competing with like, I'll show, like, we took a look at this yesterday or the other day. Like, dude, you're competing with like, you know, people's families, right? When I saw these pictures and videos of the raffle, it's like, it's not just people like going for them, bro. People brought their whole families. People brought their kids, their, you know, their girlfriends, their parents, their grandma. I saw someone bring their grandma to the raffle. Grandma ain't gonna beat me in first come, first serve. She's not. Your grandma is not gonna beat me in first come, first serve. And it's the same thing with Sneakers app. Like, it's the same thing with Sneakers app. Like, everybody has multiple phones. Everybody will have multiple people go for them, you know? So you're not going to beat me in first come, first serve online. You're not, right? First come, first serve. That's why we ate, bro. That's why we ate here, dude. That's why a lot of people saw a ton of success here because, bro, we were prepared. We knew what we were doing. Like we had the idea. We were like, okay, it's going to be this capture. We got to draw a box around the cat. Do you know how many people? Do you know how many people failed at that? That couldn't draw a box around the cat because they would go too fast, or they would be like, they would screw it up. I'm talking about online. I'm talking about online. Sorry, not talking about first come, first serve in store. I'm talking about online. And I'm saying that's why like I feel like the energy has shifted a little bit because people just sit back now and just enter for raffles. So it's like la di da di da. And to me, I felt like it's been a little bit harder to hit raffles. Raffles are, I think, a little bit harder to hit just because you're competing with more people, right? With first come, first serve online, it weeded out the people that, couldn't do it. Granted, yes, you have the flip side. Of course, you had to deal with bots. And sometimes bots, if they had the early link and they had it dialed in, they would cook for sure. So it's either like, what side do you choose? But I was just saying like, but I will say there's no energy like a first come, first serve online release. I mean, this place was jumping, like people were going crazy. People were panicking. I know people were having panic attacks because they were so nervous. Their palms were all sweaty. They were like fidgety. They were like, oh my God, what do I do, Ross? Where is it? Where's the link? Where's this? Like, they were like, oh, make sure. Like they were having panic attacks. But with raffles, you can just sit back and be like, hey, Ma, can you enter for me? Ma, Dad, can you enter for me? Can you, can my wife's boyfriend enter for me? I'm just saying. People sign up with tons of different email addresses. Oh, yeah. I'm just saying that's why I feel like the energy. That's why I feel like the energy has shifted a little bit. You know what I mean? The energy has shifted because it's a lot more calmer. It is what it is. And that's why I've said like sometimes too, like with these raffles, and that's why I tell people too, it's like when people are like, oh, it's not going to sell out. It's not going to sell out. It's not going to sell out. But like, bro, you do understand like people bring multiple people to these raffles, right? And then like that's how people get 2 pairs, 3 pairs, 4 pairs. And that's why you see a lot of dumpage, bro, because people like this who bring their families to the raffles, they all hit. And they only need 1 pair. So what are they going to do with the extra pairs? They're going to try to flip them. That's why I'm saying like it's a lot of people, it's a lot of it, it's a little bit of extra greed, right? It's a little bit of extra greed. But like, I mean, I'll be honest, like even for this one, I'll ask for the unions, I'll ask M to enter. M's not gonna want a pair for herself, but I'll ask her to enter. Yeah. And that's why I've talked to resellers do it all the time, but I've talked to resellers. That's why I know my buddy who owns a shop in Orlando, he'll bring his whole family. He has his whole family, and I'm not talking about his family. I'm talking about his like outside of his family, like everybody. Like he'll bring everybody to the trophy room raffle, and he'll walk away with 10, 15 pairs. Because I mean, like in Orlando for trophy room releases, he like if you enter in store, you hit. Like he basically everybody that enters in store, you hit. Those trophy room raffles were like strictly basically Orlando only. Who the F has time for that? My family would be like, sorry, I have to work. I know. But some people, I'm telling you, dude, it does happen though. It does happen. It does happen. It does happen. I was watching the SB Air Force One price yesterday after the drop, and a couple of sellers were undercutting each other by $5 every few minutes. Before the drop, it was 700, and now they're 250. Yeah. I mean, Moose, I mean, me and you both know those Air Force Ones, like, they're nice. People like them, but they're not going to do anything crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how you're able to round up that many people to raffle. I know. Trust me. It's, dude, that's why I always say, like, the sneaker game is pretty crazy. Well, just like not even the sneaker game, but anything when it comes to reselling is crazy, dude. Because I've seen dudes bring their families to Pokemon drops outside of Target. You remember, like, you've seen videos of people bringing their whole families to get Pokemon. So anytime there's like something like drops like that, people go nuts, dude. People will go nuts. And they're like, and they bring their kids just to show, like, oh, it's for my kid. It's for my kid. When granted, like, the kid has no idea or doesn't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, he wants Pikachu. So, I mean, again, they posted a bunch of stuff. So again, remember they switched it to global raffle starting at 8 a.m. PST. So global raffle. It still doesn't say how though, right? They still have not said how will it be. It doesn't say if it's just going to be EQL or not. I'm just reading. It's Claude for EQL would announced already. Okay. I'm just reading some of the comments. People said they took L's. I took an L on the in-store. Same, waited in line to take an L. So there was a decent amount of people that took an L on the in-store, huh? I'm just thinking in my head, dude, like, if there was mad people that took L's on the in-store, I don't know. I'm just thinking in my head, like, I wonder if them cutting back really made a difference. You know, I wonder if this is going to crack people over the head. Because I'll tell you this right now, dude, this is the only shoe people are going for. Right? And like, this is the biggest shoe of February. Right? This is the biggest shoe of February. Chat, if you're new here, if you just joined, don't forget to tap that like button, bro. Appreciate it. We've been pretty bad. We've been sucking on the likes. If we can hit that like button, it'd be greatly appreciated. Don't forget that. Please, 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 please. But I'm just thinking in my head, like, this is the biggest shoe of the month. I mean, again, you can have your own personal opinions of which shoe you think is better. But I'm just telling you from a standpoint, from just like the general interest and the engagement that I am receiving. Yeah, these are bigger than the Levi's. These are bigger than the Kobe's tomorrow. These are bigger than the Bins. This is the biggest shoe of the month. This is the biggest shoe of the month by far. I think come Saturday, you'll see a decent amount of people in here trying to figure out the raffle or just wait for the raffle results, right? There's going to be a lot of people. This is the biggest shoe. I'm not trying to scare people either and use some sort of scare tactic, but I'll go full size. But this is the biggest shoe of the month. It definitely is. It is. And I think like what will be the most interesting part is that if there's a decent amount of L's in this chat, where do people go from there? Do people scatter back to the 6s, or do people wait for the Levi's, or do people go ahead and say F it and hit that stock X price? You know what I mean? But I will tell you now, and I'll probably put a short out later. I'll probably make a short later. I've been pumping out some shorts. I'll keep pumping out some shorts. People have been loving it. They've been doing pretty good. But if you do take an L, is this a shoe that you should buy right away, or should you wait? You know? Right? Should this be a shoe that you should wait on, or should you buy right away? Because it's going to be interesting, because people could misjudge it. Here's my thing, right? Hear me out. A lot of people could be misjudging the demand for this shoe, right? Maybe there's some instances where, you know, maybe right now it's a good price, right? We clearly misjudged the Costco's. Nobody saw the Costco's hitting 600 plus. Nobody. So you got to think in your head, is people going to lose interest in this shoe as time goes on? These will do better than the last one. 100%. I mean, I don't think it's just the fragments too, Berg. Is that I think also too, they decreased the stock by more than 50%. You know what I mean? There's going to be, I think we're going to see, dude, everybody ate, bro. It was a straight buffet for the last release. I don't know if we're going to see that same result here, where everybody's eating and it's a straight buffet. You know, that's my only thing. Like, I think also too, I think there's way less pairs on this one than there is the last one. I think they threw us a bone. The last one, they threw us a bone, and this one, they're like, nah, we got to bring the hype back. We want to put some bangers on. We want to put some shoes. We want some hype. You know? I said these could do what? I said $400. I said $400 plus. I see. This is the thing too, though. It's like, yeah, I think we're trained right now that this is going to be an easy cop. I don't expect this to be an easy cop. I don't expect this to be an easy cop whatsoever. Because with raffles, bro, I'll just tell you right now, with raffles, I'm going to have everybody I know enter for me. It's, you know what I mean? And I'm sure you will too. I'm going to make sure I have multiple people enter for me on this raffle. I think they'll be $400 to $500. I think they'll be $500 in maybe the big sizes. Size 13, size 12 is going to get smoked. Let's be honest there. Size 12, size 13 is going to get smoked. I don't know. Like, this year feels a little bit different. I'm just putting that out there. This year feels like a lot of shoes are flipping for something reason. You're changing up from yesterday. You said there would be more paid than what the number was going around. What do you mean? Could be more pairs? Dude, I mean, every day I get new info, or every day, like, hey, things can change. Info can change, right? I think as we're getting closer and closer to the drop, and I've seeing that no one gave two shits about the sixes, and now like seeing the engagement I'm getting on social media, videos, content regarding this shoe. This is the only thing that people care about, is this shoe right here. This is it. This is the shoe of the month. Nobody cares about the Levi's right now. Like nobody ever. Levi's are an afterthought right now. The Kobe's are not even getting talked about. We haven't even talked about the Kobe 3Ds that are coming out tomorrow. Haven't mentioned it at all. No one's mentioned it in the chat. This is it. This is the shoe that people want. This is the big February release, right? And then I keep going back to those raffle videos where I see people bringing their whole entire family to the raffle, right? We saw grandmas. They had literally, dudes brought their grandmas to go enter for this shoe. Like I saw they brought their little kids. They had little kids getting tickets to enter for these. So I think personally, I mean, this could catch people by surprise. It's still Levi's for me personally. Yeah, for personal, but like, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Moose. I mean, that's a personal opinion, but I feel like just like a lot of people, this is what they want. People did the same last year, right? It comes down to stock and sneakers. Yeah. And if you look at last year they released a ton of them. It'd be hard to see them releasing that amount of pairs that they did last year than they would this year for this one. The bins are the pinnacle all-star release. Watch the resale on those. I don't really want to talk. I mean, the bins is just a funky shoe, dude. The bins are a funky shoe, to be honest. It's a shoe that's never, like, I see most people just buying to sell, not actually to wear, right? That's just how I look at it. Someone's calling me. Toll-free call. Oh, that. Oh. It's the same amount they dropped last year. They just spread it between 3 pairs. Are you sure? The sneakers drop for Union killed that shoe. Every time a sneaker tanks, it's because the sneakers drop. Well, sneakers is going to drop these at some point. They will drop on sneakers at some point. I mean, they might not drop the blue pair, but they'll definitely drop this one. Right? They'll drop this one. They probably won't drop this one, though. I can see this one being like, this is it. This is your only chance to getting this one. You know? You know what I mean? I can see, oops. So I can see for sure. Anytime Fragment does a shoe, they lower the stock more than normal. Collab version, it's a new for them. Yeah, but this is a new because it's a Fragment too as well. This is a new because it's a Fragment. Bins are just a collector's piece. That's what I'm thinking. Like bins just collectors. Like it doesn't. To me, it's a numbered shoe, right? It's not going to bring that much excitement because it's like overall, I don't think people are buying it because they think it actually looks good. They're buying it because it's numbered and it's bin, right? There's a big rumor going around that now Alaska, Virgil, Air Jordan 1s may shock drop. Cook Groups and other influencers on here have been talking about it since yesterday. We'll see if it actually happens. They've been saying that they were going to shock drop on Monday. They keep saying they're going to shock drop every day. So, I mean, I guess my theory when it comes to that shit, dude, is that say that they're going to shock drop every day, and eventually, if it does happen, they're right. You know? I would, if they do shock drop those, if they do shock drop them, I would be they got to drop eventually, yeah. Still Bear, what up for the 39 months? What up? I've been grinding. I hope everything's been good. You too, bro. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, if you guys are new here, just join. Make sure you guys hit that like button, man. Run it up. Run it up. Do we wait for Black Friday to pick up these Salihis, or do we full send today? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to think in my head, like, I mean, they could want to bring back the big old, like, you know, like the infamous, the shock drop. Remember the Red October shock drop. They could do that with the Alaskas and just straight up just catch people off guard. I mean, nothing's ever truly a shock drop anymore, right? Because we have back end checkers, right? Nothing's truly a shock drop. They'll know if it's loaded. I will know if it's loaded. I will get probably a message from my buddy who's all about the back end. Right? I'll just talk. My buddy will let me know. My buddy always checks back ends. And he will let me know. Probably going to be a stash drop for LA or something. I would think LA would get first dibs. If I be honest, that would make sense. Sorry, I got like something cut my throat. You know? I haven't talked to him in a while. He's been MIA. Yeah. The UNC offline was a legit shock drop, had monitor, but it didn't know it was happening prior. But I think monitors have been so advanced now. Sorry. I got like, sorry, something's cut my throat. Oh, what the hell? But I do think the monitors have been. I can't. Hold on. Time out. Sorry. Dude, it's the. I don't know, bro. I need to get back to 90-degree weather, bro. This snow on the ground is like killing me, dude. Absolutely killing me. Get a glass of water. I know. It's just my nose, dude. Just my nose is all messed up from the winter. No, but I do think monitors have upgraded. I think their programs are better than they were years ago. There's not many things they miss. There's not many things that they miss. You know? I slept with my window open last night. It was quite nice. Yeah. It's just like it's different. Temper changes. It just happens. It's normal. Sorry, bro. It's not California. Always sunny. Bro, I live in Florida. I live in Florida, brother. It's 80 every day. What does M think of your energy drink addiction? It's so unhealthy. I worry for you. Bro, I haven't keeled over yet, bro. You guys worry about this, okay? I do appreciate that. Thank you for worrying now. But you do understand, like, to me, don't you guys drink coffee? It's the same thing as coffee. And not even that, bro. I have this. I also have pre-workout shit. Pre-workout shit is a lot harder than this. I also take 2 scoops. I take a scoop and a half of pre-workout. 2. Like, it is what it is. I mean, nothing will ever, dude. No. I lived, okay, through the Four Loco era. All right. I lived through the Four Loco era. If my heart survived with Four Locos, I'll be okay. I also survived the NO Explode era. If anybody that used to work out and knows about the NO Explode era, you know they had to cut that shit down like by half because it was so strong. Even the Four Locos, dude, it was like, it's nowhere near what it used to be. The Four Loco era, my heart survived that. My heart can survive this. Straight up. Four Locos was like the most craziest thing. Oh my God. Pigeon Man, you have a drinking problem. Thanks. OG NO Explode was badass. OG NO Explode was insane. The Surge, Jolt, Cola raised me. Yeah, bro. The vintage Four Loco. Bro, people, dude, if you drank like 2 Four Locos, you could run through a wall, bro. It was insane. Yeah. Obviously, all that shit is super regulated now, so it's nowhere near as strong and potent as it used to be. But yeah, I remember like in college drinking, like, people would, not even college or high school, people drinking like Four Locos, and it was like gasoline. It was straight like gasoline. Straight gasoline. Yeah. So Four Loco and a 40. Now they still have Four Locos, but it's not the same. They reduced the dosage of caffeine and everything in it. But when it first came out, it was like fucking insane. It was insane. Yeah. When I was in college, Zima was popular. Jane's, what? Zima? The wine coolers? Did you ever get iced, Smirnoff iced? You guys are too funny. The clothing is here too as well. I feel like the clothing has been pretty good on some of these drops. Like this and the Levi's drop, I'm actually kind of feeling some of the clothing pieces. The shirt and the hoodie is pretty nice. And the shorts. Yeah, Smirnoff Ice. You got iced. Were you going around icing people? Zima is a man. Those LA Levi's are so clean. Socks can't get them. Why? Oh, you can't. The Levi's you can't. Because they're not. We got 15 minutes. 15 minutes or so. Why? Because you're not. They're not dropping. Are they gonna go for big money? They are the best looking ones by far. The LA only ones. Yeah. I'll pull them up real quick. I feel like they are light years stronger than the other Levi's colorways. I don't have a picture of them. Where are they? Are they on Complex? LA only drop. Yeah, these ones. Here you go. Yeah, these are the best looking ones. These are by far the best looking ones. These are going to go for bread. The only thing I don't... That's the only thing that turns me off about this shoe is the City of Angels. I wish it didn't have that, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not the end all. These are the best looking ones by far. These are the best looking ones by far. It's the best looking one. Easily. Look at the leather quality. The leather quality. Look at the wrinkles. Look at all those little wrinkles in there too. You know that leather quality is going to be really, really nice. It's a very nice one. It's good. It's very nice. This is a very nice pair. I don't know. Again, we'll wait and see what happens. If I do take an L on the Unions, I will definitely probably get the Levi's. Here, I'm kind of like 50-50 right now. Like here's my thoughts. Like I know some of you guys probably get upset about this, but I'm 50-50, right? Like I really like the Levi's. If I end up hitting the Unions, I don't know if I will buy Levi's right away. I kind of want to just get one of the other. I don't want to buy two. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't know what I'm going to do. You know? If I do take an L on the Unions, then yeah, for sure. I'll grab a pair. I'll definitely be going for the Levi's for sure. I'll be all in on the Levi's. Ross, bro, what are you waiting for right now? What do you mean? I'm waiting for your love and for you to hit the like button. Hit the like button, please. You're rage copping the Unions regardless. Yeah, you're all in, huh? All in on those. You were glazing the Levi's the other day. I do like the Levi's. And you, Christian, you need to go for a lap again, though. Take a lap. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I was, but dude, I only have so much money, bro. Money doesn't grow on trees, dude. I only have so much in the budget, bro. So, I mean, the Levi, dude, you have to realize like the Union is gonna set me back like $250, right? I mean, you're looking at over five. You probably with taxes, shipping, I'm probably gonna be over $500 on two pairs of shoes. You know, so I would like to just get one. You got YouTube money. Yeah, but like I also feel bad because I was like, my biggest issue is that I buy a lot of shoes and I don't end up wearing them. You know, they don't get loved. They don't get loved and appreciated. They just end up collecting in the closet. You know? So I'm going to go for the unions. And plus, like, yeah, I'm going to go for the unions. Hopefully I hit the unions. Yeah, but you need to flex on the haters. Bro, people are going to hate me regardless. There's nothing. People hate me regardless, dog. There's no change in that, man. No matter what. People are always going to hate me. I really think you could be patient on the unions. Yeah, but I'm going to at least try for them for retail, dog. If you're wearing baggy jeans, you can't even tell it's a union. That is true. But yeah, this is a big shoe. It's a nice shoe. I do like the black pair though. Out of all of them, though, I do like the black pair. People don't like the black pair. I do like the black pair.
Honestly, what we have right here is one of the best sneakers of the year so far. And this is probably going to be one of the best sneakers of the year too. Just going out there and
see, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? After my epic rant yesterday, how I said that Bad Bunnies are going to probably top 10 sneaker of the year. Here you go. And I said this too. Watch out. Watch out. The Levi's collab will probably maybe top 10 sneaker of the year. Telling you.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Honestly, what we have right here is one of the best sneakers of the year so far. And this is probably going to be one of the best sneakers of the year too. Just going out there and putting it on a whim and saying it because I believe it in my heart. This is the Levi's Air Jordan 3. This pair is special for All-Star Weekend. I think at first people thought that these were a friends and family only pair. There's 3 other colorways of this sneaker that already released. This one is the best of the bunch in my opinion. You can argue the denim pair is good too. I mean, the indigo one. But man, the contrast on this, City of Angels, because they release at All-Star Weekend in Los Angeles. And you have the Levi's tab right there with the Nike swoosh. They drop on February 13th in Los Angeles in store. Release a week later online through Levi's. I'm Matt Welty from Complex.
So there you go. There you go. There you go. I'm just telling you too that, like, I mean, it's probably going to be like these are probably going to be at least top 10 sneaker of the year. Those are going to be top 10 sneaker of the year without a doubt. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. If you want the Schwartzkys, you got 10 minutes. I sold my black cement 3s because of QC issues. I hope I can replace it with those Levi's. Yeah. Are unions today, Ross? No, unions are going to be, they announced it's going to be, the global raffle is going to be Valentine's Day. So Saturday. So Saturday, global raffle. Okay. Union raffle will be Saturday at Union Los Angeles. Is it unionfragment.com or something? Unionfragment.com. So there you go. Yep. The raffle will be, if you're just tuning in right now, the raffle will be Saturday. It's a global raffle. Simple, easy. Just sign up and then they'll pick winners in the afternoon. Okay. You're a bit behind. What's dropping today? Just Jordan 1s and Jaws. That's it. This is Jaws and Jordan 1s. That's it. Nothing too crazy today. Today's probably the last day. Tomorrow it picks up, and then Saturday is the big day. So today is just Jaws and Jordan 1s. I sold my Mind Slides for 280, bro. I didn't even hesitate. Thought about you. I told you, dude. Bro, easy. 280 out the door. Insane, dude. Take the money, bro. That's a no-brainer, bro. Someone's out there willing to spend 280 for some Mind Slides. I mean, let them all, all power to them, right? But there's more colorways on the way. Way more colorways on the way. Ross, do you already have a pair of jellyfish? I do. I have a green pair. I have the green pair. Is those Levi's dropping on the website as also? The Levi's? What do you mean? That Levi's is LA only. The Levi's is only dropping on sneakers and on Levi's app. The Levi's app. The Levi's app. That will be later on, though. Don't worry about that. We'll focus on that when we get closer. Right now, all you have is Jaws, All-Star Jordan 1s, Central C tomorrow, Kobe's tomorrow, and then you also have Bins on Saturday, Salesman on Saturday, and, of course, Unions on Saturday. Right? Soon. Yep. I hit the light bone pair, tried them on yesterday, and the hype is not because they're comfortable. Because they're comfortable? You like them? Yeah, no, I'm not saying that they're not comfortable. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not comfortable, but I just don't think a slide is worth $300, no matter what it is. That was like my whole thing is that if someone's willing to spend $300 for slides, like, bro, take it. That's insane amount of money, bro. That's like my biggest thing, especially since we know Nike's habit is always to mass produce and milk shit. So it's like I would just take the money right now and just be patient and wait, and you'll be able to get the slides when they're available. They're not comfortable. He said, "Oh, okay." But even that, though, I'm just saying, like, that's just an easy no-brainer for me. It's like, just take the money, bro. They're so expensive. Salehi drops today too as well. Yeah, I just don't know how many people are interested in the Salehis. The Salehis do drop today. Yes, you are correct. I think that's like around like lunchtime, 12 o'clock. Fabio Mibo. Saw one on sneakers. Golden ticket winners used it for the bin sixes. Uh-oh, that's one less pair. Oh, and he's going to flip that shoe. He already sold it. Any stock numbers on the Jaw Forces? 1,600. 1,600 pairs for Jaw Forces. 1,600 if you're going for them. Yep, 1,600. So, not a lot. 1,600. If you guys are new here and just joined, if you guys could hit that like button, it'd be greatly appreciated. It helps out a lot with the algorithm. It helps out sending out notifications and stuff like that. So if you could do so kindly, just drop a like. It would be very, very appreciated. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for hanging out with me. And also hit that sub button. Sub up. Sub up, man. We also, just to remember, for all my, we are giving away a pair of Unions at the end of the month. That's another thing too. I posted that today. We are giving away a pair of Unions. So just saying, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody gives more away than Chicken and W's, bro. I don't think there's any streamer out there that even comes close to giving away as much stuff as we giving away here. So we are giving away a ton of stuff at the end of the month, and Unions will be one of them. So we are giving away Unions, Charizard boxes, and my new tech deck that we have coming out. So we have a tech deck, Charizard boxes, and a pair of Unions in your size. Just putting that out there. That will be at the end of the month. Will you be giving away some of your Supreme box? My boxers? Yeah, I'll give away some of my boxers. Where is the raffle? It's going to be Saturday, Gangster Ghost. Saturday. Saturday will be the raffle. Saturday. Saturday, my friend. Yep. It will be Saturday. Don't worry. Why the deck? Because, I mean, if you're a 90s kid, early 2000s, like, you would know the hype on tech decks, bro. If you're a kid, you knew about the hype, man. It just brings back some good childhood memories. You know, it's kind of like if you know, you know type deal. Three minutes if you want the Jaws. 3 minutes if you want the Jaws. Three minutes if you want the Jaws. There we go. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Ross said, Dela de los Motros. Dela de los Motros. Just a few more minutes for the Jaws. Anybody even going there? There's only 1,600 pairs. 1,600 pairs for the Jaws. 1,600. That is all. I can't remember the amount of tech decks teachers took from me, right? Yeah, I'm telling you. It brings back memories, right? Do you tech deck, bro? You used to just flip it on, and you used to just do that shit on everything. Just like, could be on your mom's face. Just go. Tech deck on everything. The Jaws are smooth. 225 for the Jaws. Right now, the big Schwarzkys, the Schwarzky crystals. Kind of gives it like a Tiffany Force kind of look, right? Tiffany Forces without the big, you know, without the big silver bar on the back. It does give a little bit of a Tiffany vibe. I mean, the quality looks decent, though, doesn't it? The quality looks good. So these will get eaten up. Again, there's only 1,600 pairs. You got 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute, my friends. 1 minute. Good luck to anybody that's going for these. That wants them for the toe or anything other reason. Got 1 minute. It's live. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Resell is low on the Jaws. Yes, for all my flippers out there, I don't think this is like a monster shoe. You got 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh, no, 1 minute. Go. You have 1 minute now. Go, 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 go. Sorry. Is anybody ending? Let me know who's pending. Who's pending on these? Anybody? Type pending in the chat if you're pending on them. Type pending in the chat if you're going for these. I'm just curious to see how many heads in here are going for these. The All-Star ones, I would pass. I would say pass on these guys. They're already like $100 on StockX. So if you do like them, just to save some extra coin in your pocket, I would skip on this right now and I would wait, or I would just cop them on StockX and get them for like $50 off, you know, and save the $50. So they're going to hit the outlets. These will hit the outlets. There's only 6,800. So any ladies out there, or any guys trying to get some shoes for Valentine's Day for their lady, only 6,800 pairs of these. These are not that widely available. Only 6,800. Oh yeah, that shoe would have went crazy during the COVID era for sure. This shoe would have went crazy, dude. It's not a bad looking shoe at all. To me, I see a little bit of a like trophy room vibe in it with this the bottom and the gold. Yeah. But yeah, no, those that era is unfortunately over. Anybody hit yet? Anybody got the dub? Any dubs yet? Any dubskis? Any dubs yet? You're still pending? Clissy, you're going for these? They're showing full size is still available right now. They haven't picked anything. Full size is still available. Got him size 10. There you go. Brad got him. Brad got the first dub. There we go. Going for 10s only. Okay. You just like anything. You like black shoes, huh? Got him size 12. There we go. Couple people we eaten hit. We have a couple got him size 10.5. Nice. Infinity got him. Nice. Some dubs are coming in now. Dubs are coming in. They're sold out. Only size 6, only size 6.5. Sold out. Sold out. Sold out. Anybody? We only got 3 dubs in here. Sold out. Sold out. 404 era. Sold out. Sold out. Sold out. Nice. Congrats. Congrats on the dubs there. Nice. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Nice for a few dubs in here. Good. Congrats. How many W's, how many L's? Let me know in the comment if you hit W or L. Got the 10s and a size 12. Nice. Did the 10s end up selling? There's only 1,600 pairs, so you knew that was gonna go. 1,600 pairs for the Jaws, so that was gonna get cooked. See, the 10s are still widely available. A couple small sizes gone for the 10s. And the Jordan ones are okay, size 15, size 12.5, and 16 are sold out. That's so weird. 3 random sizes. 12.5, 15, and 16 is sold out. So there you go. Someone said Ja is sitting on Hibbit. Can someone confirm that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Before we continue, press and hold to make sure you're not a bot. Really? Has anybody confirmed that? The forces are? I can't even get into the fucking site. Sorry for my language, but damn, bro. Like, Hibbit, man. I need to confirm that you're not a bot. I can't even get into the Hibbit site, bro. Are you sure, dude? I see Ja right here on the calendar. Yeah, Ja's got some sizes left, dude. Wow, they sold out quick. Dude, go to Hibbit. Go. Go to Hibbit. Go to Hibbit. You got 8. You got all sizes, 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5, 14, all sitting. Go. There's only 9 left. Look at that. It's getting smoked. They're getting smoked. They're getting smoked. 10.5, 10.5, 10, 11, 9. They're all getting smoked. 11 is gone. 11 is gone. 11 is gone. There you go. Hibbit. Go to Hibbit. There's still some sizes. 10, 10.5 still available. I'm about to punch my screen, bro. Hibbit won't even let me in on the site, bro. We got to confirm before you're a bot. Like, why? Like, what is this shit? Copped off Hibbit. Nice. Hibbit's got him. Hibbit's got some sizes. Snipes, check Snipes, check Snipes. If I can get the Snipes. Wait. I'm on it right now. Why do I have... How the hell did I end up on Sniper Kicks? The hell? This isn't Snipes. This is Sniper Kicks. Why am I on his page right now? Get out of here. As I say, the Jaws at 800 on sniperkicks.com. Snipes. Are you sure there's only 1,600 pairs? 1,600 pairs on sneakers, not made. Not made. 1,600 on sneakers. Oh yeah, they got plenty right here. It's all the same sizes. I wonder if they share the stock. The Snipes and Hibbit share stock. They have the same. They must share stock. Snipes and Hibbit must share stock. Chat, because they got the same sizes sold out. Oh no, here we go. Hibbit's got 10 and 10.5 available. Snipes has a bunch left. You said check Shoe Palace. Hey, congratulations on your dub last night there, Carl. Congratulations on that. Nice hit last night. W chat, look out for the Snipes. Got me a size 9. There we go. Here we go. Are you sure it's on here? It's definitely more than 1,600. Yeah. It was 1,600 on sneakers. Sorry. If there was any confusion on that, it was 1,600 pairs on sneakers. It wasn't 1,600 made. Got him. Nice. But it's kind of goofiness that everybody's going for it on sneakers and everyone takes fat L's when they're sitting everywhere else. I don't see him on Shoe Palace. Maybe Shoe Palace is sold out. I don't see him on Shoe Palace. But they are nice, yeah. I mean, if you like the Tiffany's, I think you'd like these. It's $260 in tax and ship. There you go. Yeah, anything Swarovski crystals is very expensive. Anything with when they do any type of crystal collab, you still got 10 and 10.5 here. You got a 13. There is a 13. Because sneakers is free returns. Yeah, resellers use sneakers because they can always return them if they don't resell. You know what I mean? So that's why the resellers only buy on sneakers because they can return them. But you got a 13 here. If anybody needs a 13, it's on Snipes. Snipes got a size 13. If anybody needs a 13. Oh, 13's now gone. Smoked. 13 smoked. So just 10, 10.5. There we go. That's it. And then Hibbit is gone. Hibbit is gone. Them sixes definitely sitting this weekend, Ross. I think so, bro. I think you're right. I think you're right. It is what it is, right? Nothing. Hey, I was wrong. It is what it is. I'm always right. Stop. Some of it was me trying to have hope. You know what I mean? Have some sort of hope that they would do good. But they didn't. I don't remember the last time someone did good with Jordan 6s. I don't either, though. But you know what? Nike messed up with the 6s too many times and they're only black and red. No, I don't think truly. And I'll stand on this. There is nothing wrong with those 6s. There's nothing wrong with those 6s. Unfortunately, there's just other shit that people want. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all it is, dude. There's really nothing wrong with those 6s, but it's like, you know, it's like any instances where it's like, you know, I don't know, like you're just like, you think you're happy with satisfied with something, but another thing catches your eye. That's all it is. I truly believe that. You know what I mean? I just think that people want unions. People are just holding off for unions, or they want the bins, or they want other stuff, man. I don't think people maybe, bro, how crazy is this though, huh? Bro, Chicago's on sale for $119. Bro, Chicago's on sale for $119. Insane, huh? And they got 12s, 11s, and 13s. Dude, unreal, huh? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? 17% off on sale Chicago's. Bro, that's just, to me, that's insane, dude. That's just insane, man. And I paid full retail price for my pair, bro. What a kick in the you know what. See? That's like, bro, I wish it was. Dude, this is so silly, dude. Paid full retail for mine. What a time, man, huh? Chicago's are on sale. On sale. All right, DTLR still got the crystals. DTLR, if you still want the crystals, full size run, DTLR. Full size run. Full size run of DTLR. It's not much off retail. You would save for lunch money. What? Bro, and dude, some of you guys, man, I think you guys have become so numb. I think you guys have become so numb to like the cost of things, man. Dude, $25 is still $25, man. That adds up, brother. Do you have $25 that you can just take right now and rip it in half? I think you guys have become a very too numb, bro. You're too numb. Money, I guess money is just money comes and goes, right? Some of you work too hard for your money, bro. You work too hard for your money for just to fucking throw it away. You know? $20, that's an hour's worth of work for someone. You know? Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. If you just ripping that $25 up, you could have just gave it to somebody and have them work for an hour. I'm just saying, like, that's an hour's worth of work for someone. But you don't keep that energy for resellers making $20 profit. Come on, dude. Yeah, but I feel like that's different. Like, I feel like I'm just saying, like, for putting that type of energy, the reason why I say that is because, like, for $20 profit, they make it seem like it's like this glorified thing. Like, there's other avenues that you could do where you could lead to, have more success, right? A flipping shoe for $20 isn't going to, like, I don't know. It's just, that's what my whole thing is. Like, you could put your effort into something else, rather than, like, I still value money in a way, still value what you earn, and giving it to a corporation that certainly doesn't give a two shits about you. It might as well, like, at the end of the day, it's like you should hold on to your money as much as possible. That's all I'm saying. That's all what I mean by that, bro. Is like a lot of dudes will go above and beyond to make $20 when it's like you could probably put your effort and resources into something else and have a better result. Double up on Chicago lows might be needed, yeah. So why buy them if you know they were going to go on sale? I didn't know. How many people, dude? Come on, John. John, you always have these smart ass comments. Let me guess. You were fucking John Stradamus here. You had your fucking crystal ball and you knew Chicago's were going to go on sale. Everybody in this chat knew Chicago's were going to go on sale. John Stradamus. Right? John Stradamus. That's what he changed his name to. They were sitting for months, so I think they would eventually. Brother, again, you just keep moving your goalposts to satisfy your comments. Buying them on release day, okay? Everybody was hyping them up. Everybody was hyping up Chicago lows for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then release day, you cop them, and then you realize, shit, later down the line, but there's no effort in reselling for most of them. You buy online, it shows up your door, and you drop it off and make $20. Yeah, but are you taking consideration tax obligations too? You have to file taxes and all that stuff too? Are you doing deductions and are you like crunching the numbers? Like, you also will get 1099 from StockX or eBay. Once you hit the threshold, So you will have to qualify. So you do have to claim that. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, maybe it is minimal effort, but what if sometimes too, the risk is what if it doesn't sell? You know? $10.99 is over 20K. But remember though, $10.99 over 20K. Yeah, I guess that's a decent amount. It's over 20K. Most resellers ain't making that. No. Remember, that's not profit though. 20K is not profit. Remember that. 20K is not profit. Remember that. 20K is that you have to sell 90 pairs of shoes. Okay, so here we go. Say on average, the average shoe you sell is $220. I mean, that's 90 shoes. That's at least 90 shoes. Divide that by 12. You're looking at 8 shoes a month. That's like 7 to 8 shoes a month. And that's if it's $220 on average. Yeah. On average, $220. But I know most of you guys are probably selling for a little bit more than that. So, I mean, it could add up. It could get there. But yeah, there's not really 7 or 8 releases a month that you'd sell. You're probably only selling like maybe what? You're selling maybe 10 pairs of shoes a year. That's gross, not sales, not net. Yeah, no, that's just gross sales. Yeah, gross sales. Gross sales. Just gross sales. So you got to average right around, if it's a $220 shoe, which I would say it's a little bit more than that, but on average, it's about like 7 or 8 shoes a month. 7 or 8 shoes a month. Local sales is always the way to go. Yeah, for sure. I mean, again, though, like I'm going back to that comment where the person said there's no effort in doing that. But if you're doing local sales, it's a little effort. Yeah, you got to meet up. That's why everyone loves cash. Everybody wants cash for this shit. They don't want to claim it on taxes. All cash. That's it. Everybody wants cash only. Cash only, under the table. You don't have to file it. No taxes. But most people don't pay cash nowadays, dude. That's another thing where you run into. Most people do not use cash. We've had this discussion in this chat. Some of you guys don't even have cash on you. If I asked you how much cash you have on you right now, I bet you some of you guys don't even have like $20. Everybody uses Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. And yeah. You know, that's the same thing though. A lot of people, like, I'm just saying nowadays, a lot of people don't carry cash though. Like, you know what I mean? $2 and some change on you. Yeah. It's all cash. It's all digital. It's all digital. Which is fine. I try to always keep cash on me, but yeah. I mean, I made a deal I had to take cash out for those cards I get. There's nothing worse than paying a CC fee. Well, people love the CC because you could just throw it on there, right? Just throw it on the CCs. Always keep emergency cash. That's what, yeah, they should, but a lot of people just don't have cash, dude. Right? A lot of people like to use credit. I got everything on me, even quarters. You never know. You got to keep changing the car too, especially if you need to put air in the tires or you need a you want to vacuum those machines, dude. You got to keep quarters in the car. Got to. That's why I do in the car. You got to have quarters. When that fucking tire light comes on, bro, I hate that shit. Got to go, especially when the winter time comes, bro. You know, fucking your tires need air. You got to go fill your tire up. Cash is easy to get. Just a quick stop to the ATM for sure. For sure. I didn't know people use CCs to make bets. Some credit cards you can do cash on. You have an allowance for cash. I don't know if that's everybody's CC, but some credit cards do allow you to take money out or use cash on it. I get free air and vacuum at the car wash. Nice. What do you have, like a membership at the car wash? Some people do that. That's not a bad idea. Get a membership at a car wash. That's like a nice little gift you give to somebody for like Christmas or something. Get them a membership at a car wash. Keep the quarters in the car for parking meters too. Yeah, for my city folks. Definitely for my city folks. 100%. You can now pay the lottery with a CC. Wow. That's degen stats. That's crazy. I keep a portable tire inflator. That's not bad. That's actually how long does that take to blow up your tire though? A portable car inflator? How long does that take? Less than 2 minutes? Really? It's that quick? Damn. That's better than some of the machines I've used. The machines I used, it's still fucking thing takes forever. They go fucking takes forever, bro. Brussels only? Damn. Dang. If you're scared of a car wash, you're soft. Why? Why would you be scared of a car wash? Oh, ruin your paint? Because car washes could ruin you. I feel you. Car washes in Florida are just big businesses, bro. Big businesses, bro. Car washes in Florida, bro, like they make tons of money, dude. The ones by my house, they're always busy. Everybody's always washing their car or vacuuming their car out. Like they easily make millions of dollars. Car washes easily make millions of dollars. So Ross, open up a car wash. Sure, let me just go get a $500,000 loan at the bank and just buy a car wash. I mean, if I had that type of money, yeah, for sure. Most of those dudes that buy those types of places, anyways, it's to take deductions. So they like, I think Shaq owns a bunch of car washes, but a lot of dudes do that just so they can bring their their income down. They're, so they got to spend. It's like anything else. Like, like when businesses, at the end of the year, they buy a bunch of shit. They just use it as deductions. I mean, yeah, you could use it as money laundering for sure, but car washes actually make pretty good money. It depends on where you live, for sure. It depends on where you live, but car washes, I mean, think of the maintenance. I mean, the maintenance for a car wash, yeah, it's like you got to know how to fix equipment for sure, right? If things break down, you got to fix it. But if it's operating and running pretty good, I mean, you can definitely make more. You can definitely make money. What's going on today, bro? I haven't watched one of your streams in years. Oh, what's up, man? We're hanging out tonight. We're hanging out. We're just chilling. We just had some sneakers drop. The big drops are coming up tomorrow and Saturday. So we're just hanging out right now. Juju Watkins, Nike, LeBron. Hasn't she not played? She's not playing at all, right? Didn't she like skip this season? Closer look at the Kith Nike KD 18 Air Max 95. Here you go. The Kith, where's my Kith boys? Kith boys, where you at? The Kith KDs. I guess they're friends and family, but still very nice. Those are actually really nice for hoop shoes. Yeah, those are actually pretty cool for hoop shoes. Quality looks very nice with the Kith imprint on the sides. Have you guys seen the drama that's going on? Have you seen the drama that's going on like X the last few days? Have you seen the drama that's going on? I know there's always drama going on, but let me see. I'll show you real quick. And I want to hear you guys is Kaminga taking people's food. No, not that one. That's actually kind of hilarious. I wanted to hear your opinion and what you would do in this scenario. Because I don't understand the drama. I really don't understand the drama on this one, but people got really tight about it. If I can find it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it though. Okay, so Ronnie, all right. And I wanted to hear, people were upset about this. Okay. So Ronnie gave a pair of sneakers to his biggest hater, right? A very exclusive friends and family sneaker, right? It says, love your enemies. Ronnie gifts friends and family Nike to one of his biggest haters. So I'm sure if you have X, you probably might have seen this guy. He trends a lot. He hates on Ronnie. He hates on Kith, right? He just goes off and hates on everything that Ronnie does. So he's been doing it for a while. But Ronnie sent him a friends and family Air Force One, right? Right? Obviously, it's a joke, right? He sent him out of a gesture, a friends and family. You forgot to hate on there, right? With a friends and family Air Force One. Now, what did the guy do? He turns out later on, a day or two later, he sells the shoes, right? He sells the shoes to Whorehead Sneakers. And now everybody's all up in arms because people are questioning should you or you shouldn't be allowed to sell gifted shoes? I think once the shoe is gifted, I think you can do whatever the hell you want to do with them. Personally. Really, like I don't understand why people would be upset if someone gifts someone a shoe and they decide to sell it. It shouldn't matter the reason. There doesn't need to be a reason to sell. You could just sell it because you just want to sell it. I don't really care. I mean, bro, I hate to break it to you. A lot of friends and family, a lot of people that get friends and family pairs, they sell them. A lot of them sell them. It is what it is. I bet you those people that won the Futura Air Force Ones, right? I bet you they sold them. So I don't think there should be I don't think there needs to be a reason. There doesn't need to be a reason. It's in his property. He can do whatever he wants with it. I mean, he can eat out of it if he wanted to, or if he could take it. He could take it and chuck it and throw it in the trash if he wanted to. The whole gifted shoe thing, bro. Have I been gifted shoes? Yes, I have been gifted shoes. Have I sold those shoes? Probably. I have. I think I still have a few that I haven't sold, but I think I've sold a few. When I was gifted a few pairs of Yeezys, I think I've sold them like later down the line. Does it matter? Should people care? No. People shouldn't care at all. Right? I do have some shoes that I haven't sold that were gifted. One being my NMDs, my Adidas NMDs. I thought that were pretty cool, but yeah, I just think people care too much, man. I think people just care too much. And I get it. It's the internet. Everybody likes to stir up the pot on the internet. Right. But I mean, I think like honestly though, like if you ever get to that level and you get a pair of shoes, of course you're going to appreciate things. Right? Of course you appreciate the gestures and stuff. But in this case, I mean, dude, it's a lot of money. He sold them for a bag, I bet. Right? Some people would rather have the money. It is what it is. It's the same thing with when people, go for shoes and they sell it. Some people would just rather have the money. People are upset about everything nowadays. Yeah, and someone said most people are probably upset that they're not the ones getting gifted shoes. I mean, I get it. I get it. I get it. Some people are just upset that they didn't get the gifted shoes, but that's life, dude. Like, shit, man. Life isn't fair. Like, it's the truth. Sometimes like you'll get passed up on opportunities. You'll get passed on things, man. But everything happens for a reason, like it is what it is. But yeah, the sneaker space is very interesting. It's very, very interesting. And that's why I say like sneakers, it's the communities are fun. Some people are excellent, like, excellent people. But as I always say, like in the space, it's very selfish. It's 100% a very selfish space. Everybody's in it for themselves, and people will stomp over their closest friends to get there. People will do. I've seen people do the craziest shit. It's goofy. It's very goofy. But I always tell you, it's a very selfish space, right? Even like when it comes to copping shoes, like people will push each other out of the way just to get that last pair of shoes. you know? So I said take that with a grain of salt, man. I mean, know that this is the sneaker space. This is the sneaker world. I've always felt like everybody's in it for themselves. At the end of the day, everybody has an agenda. Everybody has a goal. Everybody has their own thing, and everybody's in it for themselves. You know, it's the entitlement. They were saying someone else is more deserving. That's not how life is, though. That's just not how it is, though, man. There's been plenty of opportunities I've seen in real life where, like, I felt or someone I seen is, better suited for the job, right? Is put in more hours and has worked harder, but has got passed up. It just doesn't work like that. It's kind of like how America works. Yeah. It's kind of like, it's just this. Sometimes, dude, it just reminds you, like, some shit happens in life and it just reminds you, like, hey, life is not fair. That's why you always got to put your head down and just keep grinding, man. Your day will come. People's days will come for anything in life. But yeah, I think it's a non-story. I think once you get gifted a shoe, you can do whatever you want with it, man. It's a blessing, and it's like, it's just cool that it was a nice gesture, and yeah, it's a nice gesture, and I think in that case, though, it's just like, yeah, I mean, I would be. I mean, I can only tell you that, like, from my world, from my space, and for what I do. Have I been gifted shoes? Yes. Have I sold it? Have I sold some? Probably. They were just probably just GR Adidas shoes. Nothing crazy like this. I haven't personally gotten anything crazy like this before. I'll tell you that. Like a friends and family type shit. Nah, man. But I have gotten some GR, like, that's the thing too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's levels to it. Would people care if it was a GR Air Force One? You know what I mean? Or like if it was, an upcoming or a release from Kith. No, it was like it's a special edition, friends and family, unique to 25. Like, yeah, I've never gotten anything like that, but you know what I mean? I have gotten some free shit, but nothing to this extent. Nothing to this. Yeah, it's not comparable. Nothing comparable to this. The only person that should care is Ronnie, and I don't think Ronnie cares. Yeah. How I see is that Ronnie couldn't care less about the hate criticism. He's bigger than ever. Yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. And it was just funny, and it was good promo. I'm telling you, what Ronnie is good at is marketing. Ronnie is spectacular at marketing. He knows how to go viral. That's exactly what he did. Do you think this was worth it for him? Yes. Absolutely. Again, he always knows how to stay in the buzz, like keep them, like he's just very good at marketing. He knows. And that's, to me, that's money well spent, right? Giving up free pairs of shoes to someone, it goes viral, and then all this, everyone's talking about it. He's very good at that. And if Ronnie doesn't care, I don't think Ronnie's the only one that should care. And 100%, he definitely could care less. On Twitter, this shoe is being talked about way more than any other shoe dropping during All-Star Weekend. Marketing 101. Yes, 100%. 100%. Marketing 101. And that's the engagement that you just can't buy. Too. That's authentic engagement. People are discussing, people are talking about it. It's not like it's not like, oh, let's put another celebrity in the shoe and take pictures and post it. You know what I mean? It's organic, and you can't buy that. I think people who have spent thousands at Kith and helped grow the brand have a legitimate gripe. Listen, and here's the reality of this, and I don't want to come off as a jackass. But I think you should know if you're spending thousands of dollars with a corporation, they don't owe you shit, dude. They don't owe you shit. You know what I mean? Like, technically, they don't owe you anything. I mean, like, how many, dude, you guys have spent probably at least probably 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000 with Nike, bro. And does Nike owe you anything? No, bro. They're a business. It's a business, man. You know, they provide the product, you pay for it. You know, like I think that should be a reality, dude. I think that should be a reality check. If that's upsetting you because you spend thousands and thousands of dollars with Kith and they're not showing you love, hey, welcome to the world, dude. Welcome to business. Like, they don't owe you shit. They just owe you the product that they paid, that you bought. That's it. You know? Right? You're buying because you like the product. And what they're do is that what he can do in return is give you access to more product, right? With those tier levels, right? You get exclusive access. But you're not going to get things for free. You know what I mean? So, like, I could definitely see that for sure. But that should be a reality check. Like, yeah, you're just let you know you're spending thousands of dollars with a brand, but Ronnie's going to laugh into the Ronnie's right. Ronnie don't owe you shit, man. Ronnie don't owe you shit. You know? I think the difference between some of these companies is, like, you'll notice, like, once they get bigger and bigger and bigger, the more separated sometimes they are from the customers. Small businesses is different, right? When you shop small, of course, those companies are going to treat you a little bit better because they value you more, right? You're one of the few customers that keep coming back. So, like, it's easier to value that, right? You appreciate that more. But once you hit a threshold and you're hanging and you're like you're top of the top, bro, you're just another number, bro. You're just an order number. That's all you are. You're an order number. So that's just how, like, this, to me, that's how some businesses operate. Right? Yeah, like skate shops, of course, because skate shops don't get probably a lot of customers, right? They see this familiar faces, they build connections, they build relationships with their customers. So yeah, they probably would, slide you some stuff or take care of you sometimes and look out for you for sure because they value you. But a business that's growing rapidly like Kith, who, I can tell you from the start, bro, like I've been covering Kith since I've been on YouTube. You can go back. I was stupid enough to do like Kith lookbook reviews. I don't know why I was doing those, but I was doing Kith lookbook reviews back in the day, like back in 2018, 2019. And just to see the growth from them dropping Converse hoodies to, some like, small collections to literally to where they're at right now, the growth in that time period is insane. They're huge. They're like probably 5 times the size. So, yeah. So once you hit a certain level, you shouldn't reward people that have been loyal. It's just harder. It's not that you shouldn't, but you just don't. You're like, they don't. What does Nike reward you? How does Nike reward you? You just don't. At the end of the day, they don't, brother. Because you're a dime a dozen. Again, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, does Nike reward you? Like, I don't know what you mean by like reward. Like, do you want free stuff? Like, Supreme gives you free stickers, dude. Does Supreme reward you? You get rewarded with EA. Yeah. if you want to be seated or gifted, get out there and make a name for yourself. Sitting around and buying stuff does nothing. We sit around and buy stuff. Too many people for that. Be special. If you're talking about the seated or gifted side, yeah, bro, it's about connections. It's about networking. It's about friendships. That's all it is. Dude, you don't have to post a damn thing, bro. You don't think like, bro, like people like, dude, this, bro, what? It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. Zero to do with that. Right? Obviously, in this case, yeah, I mean, him posting all this stuff got him the traction of that and got eyes on for it for Ronnie for sure. But like, that's just one stage. I mean, you don't, it's all about who you know, bro. Like, dude, it's like anything else. It's like if you had a huge collection or a huge drop, or if you got a collaboration with Nike, you'd give it to your friends who's been around, who supported you, stuff like that, or people that you know. It's just, that's how it is, man. It has nothing to do with social media sometimes, man. You know, it has nothing to do with social media, you know. Um, but yeah, that was one of the stories that went crazy over the past few days was these, and I just wanted to chime in a little bit, give my thoughts and opinions on it. But personally, I mean, I'm on the side of like, yeah, it's issue. You can do whatever you want with it, and yeah, and if you're upset about it, I mean, I'd say, hey, you know what? Maybe an opportunity will come down your way. You never know how life works, and maybe something will go your way, and maybe you'll be put in that situation where it's like now everyone will hate on you, and you're like, what the hell? Um, so the shoe is ugly though. It's not that bad, but a little gator skin, little croc skin, gator skin. It ain't worth thousands of dollars, I'll tell you that. It ain't worth thousands of dollars. It's also a friends and family shoe that we weren't going to touch anyways. Yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, nobody knows it more than me, bro. You know, I mean, I can always tell you, dude. I mean, I've seen it hand in hand, but the friends and family 95s are dope. Are they? Oh, you talking about the Katie's? Which ones? Air Force Ones don't hit. They're getting some sort of steam right now, for sure. I mean, they did drop the SB Air Force Ones. They are getting some sort of look. I mean, weren't these ones the LA exclusive? Here you go. I guess with an early release for All Star Weekend, the Air Forces. The shoe will release regularly at other shops in April. So it's going to release at April. There you go. They look nice. They look nice with the pink laces. How many pairs do they have? It's a pretty long line. It's a decent long line. And everyone's still got pairs left. What's the matter? There you go. Locals 8. I think they made a bunch of these, dude. To be honest, they probably made a good amount of these. If I'm being 100%, I think they made a lot. They're just a nice, clean Air Force One. I don't think they're anything like insane, but yeah. I think it's not a bad shoe. If you guys are new here, just join. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you could, man. Run it up. Hit that like button, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, hanging out with me on this day. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys as always. Hit that like button. A lot of pairs 4 hours after they open, they still had pairs left for people coming in late. Yeah. So they're probably a decent amount. There's gonna be they're gonna pump these out. They got like 6 or 7 colorways, right? Of these. So I mean, they're nice, just clean. They're basic, simple, clean Air Force Ones that are just retooled for skating. That's it. Let's go. There's a triple black pair. Yeah, I figured they're gonna do white, black. They probably do a bunch of colorways for those Air Force Ones. They'll probably do a bunch. Might as well, right? Let me see. Let's go to sneaker news. Anything good? Why is this not? Oh my god. Let's get that off. That. They're dope. I just want more masculine colorways. This man wants what? What's a masculine colorway? Dark red, blue, green. Where's all my Hellstar people, man? Hellstar and Adidas is going crazy, dude. Hellstar and Adidas has been going nuts, dude. I didn't think Hellstar was still cooking like that, man. They're not. I thought Hellstar was dude. Hellstar has, like I said, Anthony Edwards has a Hellstar. I mean, they're doing a superstar. I mean, they're known for their t-shirts, bro. They're known for their t-shirts. And I remember like last year or 2 years ago, people were like, "Oh, you should do live collabs for Hellstar tees and shit." And then I found out like a t-shirt's like $150 for a t-shirt. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm copping $150 t-shirt. But the Hellstar Flaming Desert Camo. I mean, they kind of look the vibe that I feel like is popular nowadays, that grunge look. They definitely have that grunge look. Like I said, everything is about like demons and like darkness. Granted, they did a desert camo with this one, but I just feel like that's like super, very, very popular, man. Path to Paradise, Hellstar. So damn, Hellstar's going. The Adidas and Hellstar relationship is still growing, and it's gonna get probably even bigger and bigger and bigger. Steph Curry's last final Under Armour shoe.
Final shoe with Under Armour, but its debut isn't his only major plotline. His step into filmmaking continues.
His final shoe with Under Armour. He doesn't even wear Under Armour anymore. Watch your company of the Adidas Babe collection? Nah. I don't really wear Babe, bro. I don't really wear Babe. Now we know why he left Under Armour. Look at these hideous looking shoes. He's not even going to wear these. He probably will wear them, though. Actually, he probably will wear them. There you go. The GOAT movie. I haven't been paying attention. I guess there's a GOAT movie coming out. A basketball GOAT movie. What are you saying? Oh man, come on. It comes out today, does it? You're gonna go see it? You're gonna go see it? What is this? You sent me this? Who's this? A reseller? Bro. Come on now, dog. What are we doing?
Push him back a little.
Everybody push!
I put my hoodie on, nigga. 1-800 call support, nigga. I'm out there.
Robert trying to get me packed that damn straight, bro. Robert's my hospital.
This dude like 3 times. I'm like, wait, what?
What is this?
What's up, dog? Let's go.
$2 starting.
What is going on? This is light right now. This is right now in LA at the Foot Locker drop. Fuck that, man. Everyone's getting pushed around. For what? Organized as fuck.
1, 2, 3, back up!
Dude. Dude, someone's gonna get fucking ran. Dude, this shit is ass, man. This is terribly organized. Bro, look how tight people are in here. Just pushing people back. What drop is that for? It's for sneakers. It's Foot Locker, bro. It's Friday. No, it's Thursday. So there's some sort of drops, I guess. Look at this shit. There's a kid. Why'd you bring your fucking kid to this, dog? Why would you bring your kid to this, dog? Why would you bring your kid to this? There's a kid. There's a kid. It's for black cats and gammas. There you go.
Let her climb up the table. Climb up the table.
This is awful.
Hey, no. Hey, watch out, nigga. I'm not giving with that shit, bro. Yo. Where's the
This is a shit show. Absolutely a shit show. No organization at anything, dude. No line, no nothing, bro. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is an atrocious chat.
I'm moving around, so
This is an hour ago. I don't even know what's happening, and I'm interested in this. Are they giving out tickets?
These two songs. Hey, yeah, y'all think I'm playing? Niggas gonna be like, damn, bro, my phone.
That's it.
Look.
Bro, they're just standing there doing nothing. No security, no nothing, bro. No cops, nothing. Where's the cops at? No cops? You're just going to have all these people here? No cops?
All the hands on your chest. You don't know if someone's going your back right now. You be good. Done, niggas. Especially out of towners.
You guys keep doing you. You're good. How far? So if you're looking to the right of the Foot Locker takeover sign, where are you at?
Bro, me and used to be back to back, my nigga. Back to back.
It's 8 a.m. there too.
Back
I
to
know.
back. More space.
The Foot Locker takeover.
There you go, my nigga.
Right.
Back to back, bro.
Where are you at on that?
There we go, nigga.
Yep. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I'll see you.
No leash? Nobody got a leash?
Yeah. Hey, couple up.
All for black cats and gammas, chat. For black cats, gammas, and wolf gray fives. Like, dog, what?
Yeah, you look like you just woke up. Oh, you got it?
What are they waiting for? Look at that shit, man. Look at that shit. I'm sure there'll be plenty of pairs for people to get this shit, but like, bro. Someone's asked, does anybody have a job? I don't know.
I'm punching on niggas regardless. I don't like niggas. Niggas, you last day right here. I don't give a fuck about shit. I got 5 people. She probably wants some shoes. Imagine I was gonna think about bringing myself.
These people are not from LA. I can tell, dude. To be honest, bro, the last video we saw of people waiting out in ATL, I saw 3 or 4 people in that line that I knew that are resellers that are not from LA, bro. A lot of people travel. All the resellers that people own resell shops and everything, they're all out there, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, I know a bunch of resellers that are all out there just with teams trying to grab pairs. 100%, dude. It's like an orchestrated team, bro. People go out there to grab pairs and flip. I'm telling you, most of these people are probably not from LA. Yeah, I think you're probably right. There's obviously a good amount of people from LA, but there's definitely a lot of people that go there just to flip shoes. You know, I can tell you, dude, right off the rip.
No, yeah, we can fucking hot bag.
For sure.
Where all the whatnot sellers go live.
All the whatnot sellers. See that? All the whatnot sellers go live. I'm just saying, dude, that's just how it works, man. I mean, dude.
While we here, who lost a lot of money on the Super Bowl? Raise your hand. Damn. Who went for the Seahawks?
We won 5 bands on the Patriots Bronco game.
Okay. No, I'm talking about the Super Bowl itself.
That was too easy. That was free money too.
I'm waiting to see what the hell happened.
I lost some bread. I ain't gonna cap. I'm a 49er fan. Who said that?
I'm waiting to see if anything fucking happens, bro. I've watched so much of this shit. I want to see if anything happens or if they just stand in line for this. I'm just curious. Ross likes hood activities. I knew it. What do you mean? I just want to see if there's any sort of action here, dude. No disrespect. I just want to see if they actually give out tickets or like what. Tell me, how does this? How do you get through this? Tell me, how do you get through this? Roscoe, they're saying Jason Williams re-signed with Nike. White Chocolate. I'm not surprised. He has a very successful podcast on Barstool. I wouldn't be shocked. A lot of podcasters are getting these fucking deals now, bro. I'm telling you, podcasters have been making bank, dude. They're all on Netflix. Netflix signed a bunch of podcast shows. What's his face? The other podcast is all sponsored by Adidas. A lot of dudes. A lot of podcasters are getting a lot of bank, but podcasting is making bank, dude. I guess nothing. What's up, dog? Let's go. So I don't know. All right. Well, I guess that's a shit show. A shit show in LA. LA Foot Locker shit show. That's what we can call it here. LA shit show. Jeff Teague, yeah, podcast. Yeah, they're all podcasting is, dude, there's a lot of money in podcasting, man. A lot of advertisers throwing a ton of money in podcasting. I mean, that's where people have told me to do is to start posting more podcasts because that's where the money is. 100%. If you're looking for sponsorships or anything like that, podcasting is taking over. Ross, you got any sneakers today? No, I didn't. I mean, there was only the Ja Morants. It was just the Jazz. I saw a reseller put on his Instagram that this weekend is the reseller Super Bowl. 100%, dude. It's all reselling. It's all resellers, bro. Yep. It's all reselling, man. 100%. Because they're doing all the early releases, bro. It's all early releases. Wolf Gray 5s, Laker 4s. You're getting access to a lot of early shit. So I mean, we see people are desperate. They're spending a lot of money on shoes. So definitely, if you're a reseller, if you're a reseller, you want to make some money, bro. Think about it. They have to make money because they got to pay for their flights and for their, just to break even off the rip. They got to make enough money to flip to pay for their flight and pay for their hotels. Look at the Foot Locker Instagram page. So, all right, we'll take a look at that page and then you'll see what everybody is literally in line for. Just on Foot Locker. Let's take a look. So this is everything they're waiting in line for. So Wolf Gray 5s, the 10s, the 1s, the Kobe's, the Jaws, the SGAs, those SGAs, all that all kind of flips, I think. There you go. That's everything today. The Foot Locker takeover. There you go. So, no, but the Wolf Gray 5s is all, people want the Wolf Gray 5s big time. People want the Wolf Gray 5s 100%. People want the Wolf Gray 5s, chat. If you guys are new here, just join. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you could. Run it up. Hit that like button, man. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick. I got to pee. I will travel across the land. No shoe is worth dealing with all that mess. Yeah, but you have like, you got to put it in this situation where it's like, okay, you have to understand though. I'll go big screen for this, right? You guys have, I'm not going to try to put this way. A lot of people have made this shit their living. You know what I mean? That's how they put food on the table. You know what I mean? During COVID, like a lot of people went all in on this, dude. You know, you guys have your jobs and everything like that. You guys are set. Some of you guys are older, bro. Like you don't need to do, like, this is still a hobby, right? At the end of the day, this is a hobby, right? Those people right there, a lot of those people in the line, it's a job. That's their job. You know? That's the reality of it. You guys do this shit because it's a hobby, right? If this shit ended, you'd be okay. You're fine. If this shit ended, they won't have no money coming in. You know? And that's the reality of it all. In that perspective. Like a lot of people have made this shit a job, is to go out there, stand in line, and try to flip and make money. Yes, it's a hobby, not a job. I know. At the end of the day, the root of it, it's but like some people made their hobbies a job. Right? Some people made their hobbies a job. It is what it is. That's why it's separated between you guys. Like, so you guys, it's just a hobby, right? It's just a hobby. It's not the end of the world, right? You guys are at your job right now, making money, supporting your family, or paying your bills off. That's what these guys have to do. Go get a real job. It's not even worth it these days. But some guys, like, they just double down on it, bro. It's not worth it. It's harder for sure, but they have to double down. Maybe they can't get a job. Maybe they don't have degrees. Maybe they don't have an education. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's very few and far between. So there's only so many, and it's like a staple is that, like, there's only so many that have, like, who are grandfathered in, who've been doing this for years, that have, like, gone through it and have like really, really turned their passion and their hobby, like, into a career and made something out of it. It's only few and far between. Right? And those people that I've seen that have been able to do it have been doing it for like 20 years, 25 years plus, 30 years plus, 40 years plus. Right? If you look at some of the card shops, you bring up card shops. Yeah, there's so many card shops popping up now. But some of the biggest card shops in the game, they're ran by guys that are like probably my dad's age. They've been doing it for 40 years, 50 years. So yeah, they've survived the ups and downs, and they've seen everything, and it's that's the difference. But like, if you notice though, some of them, it's just hard, right? At the end of the day, you're gonna burn out. It's just not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Like, how old are you gonna be? You're gonna be in your 50s, lining up in sneakers lines, trying to flip shoes. Like, you can't do it till you're 70, bro. You can't do it till you're 70. It's not sustainable. Like, nobody thinks about this shit. Everybody lives in the now, but what's your 5 to 10 year plan? Like, what do you have for a 5 to 10 year plan with this? With your sneaker reselling business? What's your 5 to 10 year plan? Right? What's your 5 to 10 year plan with this? Can you build something that's sustainable, that you could take a vacation and you still have money coming in? Right? That's the thing. Like with you guys, right? Guess what? You guys get paid vacations. You have health insurance. Right? What's like when you're flipping shit, you don't have a paid vacation. Right? You got to flip consistently. You got to be always working. You got to be working all the time. Passive income. Yeah. You have to no 401k match, no nothing. So it's like, I'm questioning if they even have health insurance. I mean, the only way they probably have health insurance if you have Obamacare, right? You're paying government insurance every month, but even that's not cheap. Or, maybe you have a spouse. A lot of people jump on their spouse's plan, right? Jump on the spouse plan, family plan. But I'm just putting that out there, just thinking about it, and like that consideration, like nobody thinks about that shit, right? Like I like what's your 5 to 10 year plan with flipping shoes? Like, do you have an out? We are young, Ross. We are not thinking like old men yet. Life comes at you fast, bro. Like, even I, man, I'm like fucking like, it feels like yesterday I started this shit. And now I'm 6-7 years deep into this. And I'm still here holding a mic, talking. Like, you know, right? I went from a bedroom to a place to now I'm in here, like with my microphone, with my whole little setup and ring lights and cards and jerseys, you know? Always have a plan, man. Always have a plan. I'm thinking of this and have been. I plan on retiring when I'm 40-ish. I know you do, Tate. Good. I hope you do it. You will be 40 years old before you know it. I know. And it's always harder when you start having kids and start having a family, right? You start having a house and you start having to support and take care of people. But yeah, I always think about that, man. I always think about like, what's these dudes' plans, bro? Like, you're just gonna be sitting in lines, doing this shit for the rest of your life. Like, I mean, that's tough, bro. That's okay. That's tough. That's tough. And that's why I think it's grimy, and I think that's why people are so cutthroat. That's why I think it's so like fucking like tough, because it's like Stuart. It's like that's how that's how they put bread on the table. That's how they get their bills paid. Is standing in those lines. Yeah. That's why they call me the plan man. The plan man, exactly. He's always got a plan. They could literally go to trade school or get a CDL or anything, but they choose to resell life because it's not cool. It's not cool. Right? It's just not cool. Right? It is cutthroat because there's a few that actually succeed at this. Yeah. And look at how many people fail. Look at how many people fail, bro. But I mean, it's like anything else in life. It's like anything else, but like, I think people get sucked into the lifestyle of it all, right? And they show and there's so many dudes flexing with the with the brand new cars, the house, the jewelry, the cash, like, you do get sucked into it, man. You do get sucked into it, bro. JK is old and he's doing fine. A lot of people, I mean, he's not full-time though. He's not full-time. A lot of people on this platform are not full-time, dude. They have jobs, bro. They all have jobs. Yeah, I don't get it twisted. A lot of people do this that are on here are not full-time. So, yeah, they have people. A lot of people have day jobs, dude. Day jobs, and they make videos and do sneakers at night. Yeah. I mean, I know some people have what I think some people have CDL licenses and stuff, and like, yeah, 100%, 100%, dude. So I'm just saying it's tough. It's definitely tough. It's tough. Yeah. But a lot of people, yeah, a lot of people don't do this for a living now. That was a huge thing like a couple years ago. A lot of people kind of went back to work. If you guys are new here, just join. Hit that like button. We got 300 million people up in here. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me for this long, man. Bro, I will say, dude, I do appreciate all that shit, man, because it says right now the average viewer is 30 minutes and 50 seconds, dude. 30 minutes and 50 seconds, dude. So that's the average view duration, bro. I appreciate that. Probably don't even get that. TV shows don't even get that average view duration. I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It's not about being cool. It's about taking your fate into your own hands. It's about succeeding or failing on your own. Most just want to pretend a 9-to-5 is safe, but that company doesn't care about you. So wait. It's not about being cool. It's about taking your fate into your own hands. So it's a pride thing, right? So it's about pride, right? It's about being a man and having too much pride. But can you be a man and admit that it failed? Can you admit failure? That's my question to you. As a man, can you admit failure? Because that not a lot of people can. Not a lot of people can take a punch on the chin and say, damn, I failed. I got knocked down. Right? You know? So you're saying a 9-to-5 can fail, but you realize your own hustle can fail. Yeah. I mean, pride can be a lot of people's downfall. It can. It can. Some people want to bet on themselves. Why is that a problem? Nobody's admitting it's a problem. I think you're misunderstanding that. Nobody's admitting it's a problem. I think like now we're getting way off topic and going down all this other shit. But it was about like essentially it was about like, you know, what's like the plan? If you're going to be reselling, sitting in line, you're going to be sitting in line for the next 10 years. Like, what's the plan? If you're doing this full time, like people are saying, like these people are in LA waiting in Foot Locker, like what's your plan? You know? I mean, that's a tough gig. You know? Because I feel like you're just going after the next chase. You're just surviving to the next chase. Right? Bet on yourself, just have a plan B. Yeah. But see, like you say that, bet on yourself, just have a plan B. A lot of people will never go to that plan B. They'll go to the grave before they go to plan B. That's another thing too. Like that's what I was saying. Like, can you admit failure? Like you always have a plan B, but some people, which happens a lot, is that they won't go to plan B. Like someone said, get a CDL license, do this, go into this, go that, have a backup plan. But like, you have to have an exit plan. I'm just saying you have to realize we are all replaceable. Get what you're worth. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Everybody's replaceable. Even me, bro. Even as me, as you look at me and say like, oh, I work on my own. Bro, I'm replaceable. Look at how many people do what I do now. Right? I'm replaceable. You know? Like, I hate to say it, dude. Like, chicken and W's could be replaced. Right? That's just the reality of it. I mean, when I started doing this, I was like the one of few far between of live streamers. Now we have a whole genre of live streamers that cover sneakers. So just saying, like, yeah, anybody can be replaceable. Anybody in any industry can be replaceable, right? If you don't adapt, you could be replaceable. Ross, I may retire. I may have retired 3 days ago. I left my company and I'm deciding what I'm going to do next. Are you really? Are you seriously retiring? Bulk buying and relationships. Yeah. You're not just going to give up though, right? I mean, it hasn't gotten to that point, but like at some point, like you have like, and I'm not saying I'm like it's there or if it's going there, but God forbid, like if I am like going into massive debt and I lose my place and I'm on the verge of you losing my place, there's got to be a white flag that's going to have to go up at some point. If I'm, I mean, at the end, but you like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the reality of it. That's the reality of it. You know? Like, you can't ruin your life. Are you doing the MLB Tops 2026? I'll pay for the Mets right now. Yeah, when I get back next week. Next week we have Top Series 1 baseball next week. I am not home. That's why. I'll be back Monday. We'll have all that shit up Monday and shit. We'll have all that shit up Monday. Monday. We'll have it all up Monday. Right now, we just have, we did the jersey. Shout out to Carl. Carl got the jersey last night. Kyrene Williams, autograph Rams jersey. He got the jersey. So yeah, tonight we just have Optic and Marvel. So tonight is Marvel and Optic for tonight. The division, the other stuff will be back on Monday. Ross, you can always get a corporate job in America. I probably could. Definitely could. Definitely could. Are you going for F1 Sapphire? Right now, I don't even know. Right now, I'm pretty much locked up right now, man. I have a lot of stuff right now. Right. I think we're good right now for a little bit. I think right now I'm all set. Like I said, I'm right now I'm focused on I have plenty of stuff up on the site. We're good to go there. I have plenty of inventory. I got a show coming up in 2 weeks. I still got to get a few things for the show. I got to get business cards. I got to get all this other shit ready. And then I have tons of stuff that got delivered back home too. You know what I mean? I have tons of stuff back home that I got. So I got to get ready for the show. When I can play for Mets? I never done this before. I'll let you know. Just my website, chickenandws.com, bro. Chickenandws.com. That will be the site when it's up. Chickenandws.com. I have to price everything out and figure that out for the Mets and everything or whatever. But chickenandws.com, bro. Oops, that's a V. I'm a dumbass. There you go. Yep, chickenandws.com. Yep. Right now, we just have Pixar, Optic, and Marvel. Trying to close out Marvel tonight. We only have a few spots left for Marvel. Roscoe, should I empty out the 401k to go into Vegas and put my life savings on blackjack hand? I stopped gambling a while back, but I got a feeling on this. Yeah. Ross, I'll hire you $200K a year property manager for my Orlando assets. You down? Sure. What property? Do you have any places I can just live up in the high rise? I can just stay up there. I'll rent out the top. Give me knowing you probably charge me more. UPS store does same day business cards, by the way. Ooh, thank you. Appreciate that. I definitely need that for like the table. Definitely. Oh, that's a great. Thank you, Martian. Appreciate that. Definitely need business cards. It's so goofy, but like I know it's 2026, chat, but I can't tell you how many times people ask for business cards still in 2026. Like people ask for business cards. They won't just put out their phone, be like, hey, check out the website, go my Instagram, follow me on Instagram. No, they want business cards. Absolute business cards. It's crazy. Do you have a card? That's what people say. They always, do you have a card? Do you have a card? We can work something out. I mean, if you want me to help out, I can definitely help out, brother. I have time. If it's not like super, if you need help, yeah, you know me, man. I won't say no for a little extra cash for sure. I'm not going to turn down some extra cash for sure. Yeah, business cards with a QR is popular. Yeah, it still is. I don't know. I thought people were over that, but I'd be going to. I thought you didn't have time. I mean, I'll make time. I'll make time. I mean, I'll just get up. The thing is, I'll just get up early. Like I used to. The thing is, like my schedule is usually like this till 12, right? And then I take like 30 minutes, walk Bane, spend time with Bane for a little bit. Then I go to the gym for an hour, hour and a half. Then I come back and package orders for 2 hours. And then I kind of chill for an hour. And then I stream at night. And then I have, then I cook, clean in between. But I'll make time. If I have to move my weightlifting sesh, I will. I'll just get up early. Maybe I used to get up at 5:30 and go to the gym before the streams. Go to the gym at 6, work out till like 7:30, come back, take a shower, jump on the stream at 8:30, 8:45. That's what I used to do. Till I was like, then I was like, I did that for like a week, and then I started hitting the wall around like 4 o'clock. I started falling asleep on the couch. I would sit down, or on my chair, I would fall asleep. I would fall asleep on my chair. Did the Salehis drop? No, 12 o'clock. You got 15 minutes for Salehis. I can pull it up. I would take Josh's offer in a heartbeat. Dude, I'm not going to turn around. I would not turn that down. 7 Winter Park at Winter Park Village. Oh, yeah, Winter Park's not that far. Winter Park's like 20 minutes from my house. I know you trust me. Want me to go in when we start? When we be like, hey, property manager here. Pay your rent. Pay your rent. Nancy, you see this hairdryer? That's for being a little bit late on your rent. I'll go in and mess up the salon if you want me to. I'll be the muscle. Start shaking. Absolutely. Absolutely. More like taking care of their needs. Probably. This doesn't work. This doesn't frick. Yeah, for sure. Salehi Benberry Collections Black. I have the Salehi Benberry Collection Black Friday sale, but hold on. Is it SalehiBenberry.com or is it a let me check Salehi's site. And you forget, man. I'm gonna need money for a wedding soon. I could use the extra money for a wedding. Like, I got like you guys keep coming at me about like, oh, you don't understand. I have some big purchases, some money. A lot of my bank account's gonna get depleted probably over the next year, almost year and a half. Right? Like, I don't think you understand. I have some big purchases coming up. Is it not Be a Sponge, brother? It should be Be a Sponge, right? Or is it Salehi Benberry? I just spit all over this. It's not Be a Sponge. Ross, get a LA grown diamond. I'll get a lab grown diamond. me see. For real, Hibbit, full size run. Damn, they restocked. Oh, it is Salehi Benberry, I guess. Okay, it is. You're correct. It's not Be a Sponge. It's Salehi Benberry. I guess it says it on the post. I guess it is Salehi. Be a Sponge is for a sneaker brand now. Yeah, you're right. So it's Salehi Benberry. You're correct. Yeah. Okay, so just here at 12 o'clock. So a few more minutes. Soon. Soon. Oh my God, Josh is offering a 200. Jason will be doing cheaper. Jason will offer. Jason undercuts everything. Of course he would do it for cheap. He'll do it for 30 grand. He'll do it for $20. $20 a week. Yeah, I see. Jason just needs money for in and out and paper plates. He just needs money for paper plates. Here's a too funny. If you guys are new here, Jay, if you haven't done so just yet, if you could hit that like button, man. I can't imagine how it would be working for Josh Beck, especially if we aligned out crash outs the same day. Josh is offering an education now, Jason. Leave Jason alone. Jason's a pharmacist, bro. Ross, I can't offer a salary yet, but I can offer you equity in a startup company at growing field. You can be the spokesperson in the Southeast region. Would you say? What's this business you're starting, Louis? What's this business? We professionals when it comes to work. No, you're not. Please. So what is this? I don't. How come you? So wait. Your coworkers get this professionalism, and I get stuck. And I get stuck with this fucking like the class clowns that throw paper planes and all this shit that rile up everybody. That's what I get stuck with. How come I don't get professionalism here? He's at his job saying, yes, sir, no, sir. And I get, fuck you. You suck. Thanks. I guess that's how it works. I guess that's how it works in this space. I am the substitute teacher. Literally, I literally am the substitute teacher. That's all I am. That's all I am. Even though today I feel like it's calmed down. Yesterday was a little rowdy. Today has calmed down. You guys have your days. We can be real here. I guess if anybody knew your digital footprint and seen the shit you say online. Hey, at the end of the day, I do have your backlog. I have your chat history. I will literally take your chat history, screenshot it, and post it and send it to all your coworkers. $10 minutes. You got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Chalupa would go straight to jail for sure. Chalupa would go straight to jail with a freaking restraining order against Dua Lipa. She would put a restraining order right away on his ass. Yep. Show the shoes. It should be at 10 minutes. They're green. I don't know if you've seen them. I don't think they'll be for you, Sir Paul. I don't think they're your vibe. It's these ones here. They're kind of totally forgotten about. Where are the Benberries? They're at SalehiBenberry.com in about 10 minutes. These are the shoes. They're going to be here at, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know, yeah. SalehiBenberry.com, chat. They're $270. So it's again like with everybody kind of like, yeah, with everything going on. They're not bad, but those Action Bronsons just came out are really great. Did you buy them? I still would like to reach back and grab those Actions at some point. They're very expensive. Yeah, this silhouette is not cheap. The New Balance 99. That's yeah, 270. Well, it's the 990, the 992, bro. The 992 is not cheap, bro. Right. Yeah, I got the white ones. They just came in. They're way better. Even though like I'm nice. Nice. $992s are one of the nicer models. Yeah, 992s are more the more luxurious, plush, very nice model. Bad time to drop those. Yeah. Well, I don't think anybody would eat them up anyways because the colorway is kind of different and unique, but yeah. Order has shipped. Okay. I'll take. Here we go. Here we go. Jellyfish on Kith. Someone said there was. Yes, jellyfish is on Kith. I think it's a raffle, someone said. So we got 6 minutes, chat, 6 minutes for these. If you guys haven't done so just yet, if you can hit that like button, man. Right now, I'm all in on unions. Good chance on the fives. Yeah. People are very all in on unions right now. I think that's the number one priority for people. Number one priority. For sure. Crazy how expensive New Balance compared to Jordans. Yeah. It's just a couple models, though. It all depends on the model. Some models are more expensive, but usually they're not that bad. Usually they're kind of similar. Like the 1906s are very nice. Those are affordable. The Absorbs were not too bad either. It's just like usually the 992. The 992 is not cheap. 992 is not cheap. Kith pushed back the jellyfish to the 21st. Thank you, franchise. There you go. Whatever happened to One Man? I just noticed One Man just like disappeared, bro. One Man is no one man no more. He's a no man. He's a no man. Stranger Things raffle is up for Kith for another 5 minutes. Okay, there you go. Do you mean the 990 V2? The 990 V2, yeah. And the 990 V6, the V6. He's in prison. He might be in prison. He could be in prison, for sure. 100% he could be in prison. Kith pushed back the jellyfish release, but it's closed 2 days ago. Which one? It was just the black pair, right? It wasn't the blue pair. It was just the black pair, right? $991s are expensive as fuck too. Amazing pair, yeah. There's only a couple that are grossly overpriced, but the new, I think isn't this the same one that Action Bronson released just not too long ago? Oh no. No, this one's different, right? Action Bronson released a 991, right? With the purple pair and the brown pair. No, he released the 992s. Okay, yeah. He released both 992s. The pink was a 992. Okay. Salehis are on Kif too. So Kif has the Salehis for 240. I think he's saying 270 with like shipping and tax and shit. They should be right 240. Kith had both jellyfish, the black pair and the blue one. Damn. The blue, damn, the blue is nice. Good luck on the blue. That blue is a nice one. Two minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Cali only for the blue on Kith. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You hear ATL's getting rid of what? Of your guy, Kirk Cousins? Kirk Cousins? Yeah, Kirk Cousins is gone. Because he's not going to have an opportunity, bro. He's gone. Kirk Cousins is going to probably go to Minnesota. He's going to go back to Minnesota. No, he'd probably go to the Dolphins. Watch him go to the Dolphins. The white Levi's, yeah, it's LA only. 1 minute. 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 One minute. Yeah, not paying, bro. 60 million. No, you know, dude. I don't know where, dude. You're fucked. Falcons are fucked, man. They don't have a QB, dude. Y'all don't have a QB, bro. Penix is out. I don't know who you go. You drafting, bro? I have no idea where the Falcons are cooked. And you got to pay Bijan now. Bijan's due. You're going to have to pay Bijan now. Bijan's going to set the market for running backs. There they go. They're live. They're 230. They're 230, chat. 230. 230. I want to see how much they are at checkout. I want to see. I'm just going to see what they are at checkout. $244 at checkout. Actually, $257. $257 at checkout for me. $257. They're $257. I got $12 shipping with $15 taxes. $257. I just wanted to see how much they were. Yeah, $257. I think that's exactly how much it's probably going to be for the unions. Unions are going to be right around that price too. Unions are going to be right around that price point. Just to FYI. Unions are like 230 plus tax, 225 plus tax in shipping, and then he charges $25. Union charges $25 for shipping. Overall, not a bad shoe though. I wonder if is Pizza getting these? I feel like this is Pizza style right here, bro. Pizza would eat these up. I feel like Pizza would eat these up. They have cork insoles. Yeah, they have cork insoles. Cork insoles. Unions are $250 after everything. Yeah. Just paid $255 out the door. Nice. I love him though, so who cares? Money is money, man. Absolutely, Dean. Appreciate it. There you go, Dean. Dean said, "Fuck it." Used to be so fun when Union other stores did first come first serve drops. What a time! I know. Are they selling out? True to size, yeah. Go true to anything New Balance. I prefer. I go true to size. Bill Nye, you getting these? Are you gonna raw dog these? Bill Nye, you buying these? Check show your W's. Mm-mm. Rawson's consider it now. Raw dog and ASAP. Nah. My heart's hurting. Didn't know about the F1 Sapphire. That's my bag. F1? Where do you see the F1? Where'd you enter for F1? I do not see F1. Was it on Fanatics? Don't see it open anymore. They're nice, but sitting hard. They are nice. Let me see. Check show your W's. Oh, he did. Yep. He did get it. He did get it. Nice. He got him. He's the only one that got him, Bill Nye. Bill Nye's the only one that got him. You see the new tops. Yeah. Definitely gonna grab these for a bit lower in November. Don't forget, Slay. He has another 992 possibly coming this year. Looks like a sunset orange peach. Interesting. Lone wolf. I know he's the lone wolf. He's the lone wolf. That's all right. I think people. To me, it's not people don't like. It's not like people don't like them. It's that people can't buy everything right now. That's it. That's all it comes down to. It's not that people don't like them, is that people just can't afford to buy everything. Right? You got to pick and choose. Personally, they grown on me, bro. These have grown on me. Dead ass. I don't know why. These have grown on me for some reason. I don't know. I usually think they're like frog shoes, but they've kind of grown on me. Yeah. So it's the teal. It's like, I think to me, it's like the inspiration that he used that, like, I get it now. I kind of get it. And I'm here. I only go trying the unions. Yeah. Because they're fire. They're not that bad, honestly. If you get them, I'll get them, Ross. Stop. I can't get every shoe, bro. Like someone said, I'll wait. I'll just wait, bro. Because I still want the Action Bronsons too, bro. The Action Bronsons, I do want the Action Bronsons still. I passed up on those. I think they're fun. I think they're pretty cool. They're not selling out, so they're not selling out. Black Friday, bro. I can't. You don't wait till the end of the year. You got a long way to go until Black Friday, man. Yeah, I know. I haven't tuned in for a couple days. What have you gotten so far? Anything? No, nothing yet. We're just waiting for unions on Saturday, bro. Just waiting for those unions on Saturday, my friend. That is all. We're going to wait and enter that union raffle. That's what everyone's got their eyes on. If you guys are new here, just join. Make sure you guys hit that like button, man. If you could run it up, it'd be greatly appreciated. Run it up, run it up, run it up. The cyborg tears are clean on feet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do like a couple of them. Like, I do like those Action Bronsons. I do. But Holden. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold it. Union's going to be a Cloudflare raffle, and people are going to email bot the shit out of the Union raffle. Hey, it is what it is, man. By the time Black Friday comes, y'all be broke for Xmas shopping for yourselves. Bill Nye's like, yeah, come on, buy them. Buy them now. Chicken shits. Buy them now. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh. Do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Y'all think about a whole year ahead. I know. Now it shows March 27th when they were supposed to drop on sneakers tomorrow. What is? Don't forget the blue and black jellyfish that could be dropping too. Yeah. It shows tomorrow. Here we go. I'll share this. Kobe's tomorrow. I still have it on desktop. I still have Kobe's for tomorrow. Kobe's are for the 13th. So we have Central C's tomorrow, Kobe's tomorrow, Jaws tomorrow, and then we got Bins Saturday, the Salesman Saturday, and also Union Saturday. So we still got a lot of stuff going down. A lot of stuff going down. Yep. The blue foams got pushed. Ah, yes. That looks like that's what happened. The blue foams are gone. You correct. The Carolina foam posits are gone. You need the Central C for personal. That's your type of vibe. Supreme week 1, February 19th. There you go. Then you got Supreme coming up. Supreme is coming up as well. Supreme week 1 is the 26th. Uh-oh. There we go. So hey, if you're in Discord, this is the time, bro. Be on the lookout. Nate's going to be pinging everybody tonight or later. Okay, be on the lookout. Nate will be pinging for all the notifications, for all the drops, anything like that. So make sure you guys are tuned into the Discord. Okay, make sure if you guys are in here, you guys are tuned into the Discord. I don't know. We didn't get any free gifts tonight. No free gifts the last couple days. Everyone's being greedy. So no free gifts. No free gifts in here, okay? So if you guys want, just sub up. Sub up. So you can be a loiterer. Loiterer will get you full on access to all that, okay? Full on access to all that. So you can look and try to get it. Or if you have Twitch, man, you can sub up on my Twitch with Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime, you have free Twitch Prime. So you get free access to Discord with Twitch. It's free. It's literally free. You can literally not pay for Discord if you have Amazon Prime. Just go to Twitch, sub up on Twitch with Amazon Prime, and you get free access to the Discord. So, yeah, that is the rundown. So if you don't want to miss out on anything like that with all notifications, you want to stay on top of things for the next few days, especially if you're going to be busy, you might as well hop in the Discord and sub up today. We can send you a link and everything, and you can get hooked up pretty easily. It doesn't take that long. It's a short process. Just sub up or maybe ask if someone can give you a free gift. So that is going on the next few days. So we're going to be locked in, man. Pope with the one gifted. There we go. So everyone who got it, I don't know who got it. Anybody get it? Pope with the one gifted. Hop in, right? Meow, right? You don't want to miss Nate's pings. You do not want to miss Nate's pings. You ain't streaming on Twitch. I don't need to be streaming on Twitch right now. You can still sub up even if I'm not on Twitch. You can go to just go to twitch.com, go to my page, twitch.roscoe. You can just type in !Twitch. !Twitch. I think you should get the link. Just go to the Twitch page. You can sub up through there. I don't need to be live. Unfortunately, I can't multi-stream when I'm away. Bill Nye with the one gifted. Appreciate that. We got 2 free gifts. Appreciate that. Thank you. So if you need anything, there you go. You can sub up. It's only $2.99 a month. That's it. $2.99 a month. Doesn't even cost as much as a monster, bro. $2.99 a month gets you full access to a lot of the things. Obviously, if you want more benefits, you got to be an employee or line cook or GM if you want the full on ping in action. If you want full on ping action, you got to be an employee, line cook, or GM. But if you just wanted to get a little taste, just becoming a loiterer for $2.99 a month. Not $50, not $39.99, just $2.99. That is literally what? 12 quarters? That's it. 12 quarters. Just 12 quarters, right? Yeah, 12 quarters. It's all you need is 12 quarters. All you need is 12 quarters. $12 quarters. I love your business. Just wouldn't work with your employees. Well, you still go all the way back. You got in trouble because you used to shit on people's outfits and what'd you wear today. I don't think that's going to go well with people in Discord. Just let you know, that might not be a good start. Okay? If you jump in, what'd you wear today, and you start shitting on people's outfits. I don't know if that's going to go well. I don't know if that's going to go well. So, just saying. I'm not sure if there's any way to get unbanned on Discord since I was hacked. I think there's a way. I think people just get worried because someone could hack your someone could hack the Discord. Yeah, getting hacked is just crazy. You can't set up a new Discord username. Anyway, you can set up a new Discord account. What do you think the unions will settle at value wise? I'm saying 400, 450. 400, 450. Ross, any updates on the new feature possibly coming to Discord? What do you mean? What new feature? What new feature? The one I talked about? Well, Bill Nye, thanks for the gifted. There you go. Oh, for the Discord call? Nothing. It's just like some guy wants to run slots in Discord. He'll provide all release details, and he wants to run slots in Discord. I don't know. Again, I really don't know. I don't know. It's still in. I'm still talking to him because it doesn't really make sense for me personally. But yeah, the dude wants to run slots for people in Discord. Obviously, it's not obligated, right? You don't have to do it. You know what I mean? It's not like people have to do it, but yeah. It's not like you'd have to fill out a form. You'd have to fill out a form. We're not reselling Discord. No, but I mean, if people want to be able, I don't know, if people want to get pairs or extra pairs, what kind of slots for what shoes for every release for all sneakers, Pokemon, tops, everything like that. So it sounds like scan slots. I don't know. Apparently he says he does it in the collection Discord. So apparently they do it over there. So he's just trying to backdoor it and go do it over our Discord. So I don't know. Ross, when I click on the Discord, like it says invalid link. Can someone confirm this? Yeah, it's invalid. It needs to be updated. It needs to be updated. That link is outdated. I think that the link expires after a certain period of time. Correction, we will be a resell Discord. It's not that's not the main focal point. I'm just saying, like, but if it's the only reason why I said it was that because like it'd be a feature if people want to use it, it's there. That's what I'm saying. If people want to use it, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's there if it's you know what I mean? If people want to use it. If you don't want to use it, you just don't, it's not, you don't need to worry about it. So, but yeah, but I'm just saying it's not, I don't know. So just like an auto checkout, yeah, something like that, I guess. Went to Little Tokyo yesterday for the Jordan 6 bins 23s. Every day will be a raffle, Black Cats, Gammas, or Jordan 1 breads. Nice. So you're in it? Nice. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot going on, man. I mean, a lot of restocks, but it's all in place. It's all in person. So for everybody that's online, there's really not much going on, dude. I mean, it's all in-store restocks and all this shit. So unfortunately, you're shit out of luck. You got to touch grass if you want to hit all these restocks and stuff. So that's just the nature of the beast. Everything else, we're going to be online. Online. If you guys are new here, just join. If you haven't done so just yet, hit that like button, man. I appreciate you guys as always. We'll be back tonight. We're chilling tonight, hanging out for a couple hours tonight. chickenandws.com. We're still doing that. We're almost filled on Marvel, Optic, and Pixar. We're doing all that tonight. So if you want to come through for my DGens, we're back again tonight. We're hanging out. Again, we have Marvel, Optic, Pixar. The jerseys are gone. We're sold out on the jerseys. And we just have that. Yeah. So, and again, don't forget, too, we are doing giveaways, man. Monthly giveaways. Unions, Charizard boxes, and the new upcoming Chicken and W's tech decks. So we are giving away a pair of unions, man. Yep. So Marvel tonight, hopefully we'll fill up. Marvel will be the night. Marvel will be tonight. What are you saying, brother? I really want the Laker 4s, but LA Foot Locker is doing scavenger hunt around the city. Are they? Oh, dude, just don't worry, bro. Laker 4s, bro, they're going to be everywhere too, though. You just got to wait. I know if you want them early, yeah, you're going to have to do all that shit if you want them early, but they should be releasing it anyways in a few more weeks. Full family sizing, right? Releasing everywhere. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for this stream today. I do appreciate you guys. As always. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for this long period of time. Thank you. I'll see some of you guys tonight. If not, I'll see you guys in the morning for Kobe's tomorrow morning. So we'll be hanging out, trying to go for those. So thanks, guys. Have a wonderful afternoon. Appreciate you guys as always. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Have a good day, everybody. I'm out. See you guys. Peace. See ya.